যদি সবাই ফিরে যায়, ওরে ওরে ও ভাগা সবাই ফিরে যায়, যদি গহন পথে যাওয়ার কালে কেউ ফিরে না যায়, তবে পথের কাটা তুই রক্ত মাখা চরণ তলে একলা দলরে, তুই রক্ত মাখা চরণ তলে একলা দলরে, যদি তোর ডাক শুনে কেউ না আসে তবে একলা চলো রে। যদি আলো না ধরে, ওরে ওরে ও ভাগা আলো না ধরে, যদি ঝড় বাদলে আধার রাতে দুয়ার দেয় ঘরে, তবে বজ্রানলে আপন বুকের পাঁজর জ্বালিয়ে নিয়ে একলা চলো রে, আপন বুকের পাঁজর জ্বালিয়ে নিয়ে একলা চলো রে, যদি তোর ডাক শুনে কেউ না আসে তবে একলা চলো রে। একলা চলো, একলা চলো, একলা চলো, একলা চলো রে।
Hi guys, thank you for joining the live stream. Today we have with us Miss Anita Bose, author, and a lot of other things. Her huge description is given in the description box. Thank you, ma'am, for joining our podcast.
Thank you so much for giving me this chance to say something about the subject you will be tell.
Yeah. Ma'am is joining us from Singapore, right, ma'am?
No, from Bangkok.
Oh, I see. Now, she has written a lot, many essays, articles, books. All her books, her two most recent books, one on Ramayana and one is the book we are going to be discussing today, the Patachitra of Odisha. Both are available in English as well as Bengali. The links to them are given in the description box below. Check out the artwork. Again, a beautiful book, a beautiful artwork. This is the Bengali version that she was kind enough to give to me. So, ma'am, firstly, tell us why an obsession with Odisha and Jagganath Dev? Because every now and then in history as well as today, we come to see a sort of a rivalry, almost a very distasteful rivalry between Odisha and Bengal, based on many factors as well as I think language war. Why were you obsessed enough about Odisha to write a book on it?
First of all, namaskar, Jai Jagannath. And for me, it is not like any rivalry. Actually, if you ask me that as a Bengali girl, from our childhood, Jagannath Dev and Puri is not it's not like that it is beyond the part of Bengal or Bengali culture. Bengalis went Jagannath Dev darshan to take a darshan and went to the Puri. It is almost regular visit for many families. And there was not any type of enemy or any type of problem between Bengal or Odisha. From the beginning, we don't had that thing. Nowadays, there are so many things has happened, but I am not going to in that part. But what exactly, if you ask me, that Jagannath Dev and Puri temple is always very mysterious for me. And at the same time, as a devotion, the place of devotion, because it is one of the oldest temple in the eastern part of India, one of the oldest one. And actually, it is a Vishnu consciousness. So that is the Jagannath Dev is the part of the Vishnu and all those things. And there is also Mahaprabhu Chaitanya Dev is related with very much with that temple. And but for me, if you ask me that why this book, because this book is not about only about the temple or not about only the, what can I say, that only Jagannath Dev. But as I am an artist and as I am the art historian and as a researcher, it was very interesting to know that only one in whole world, the Patachitra or some painting which is actually worshipped inside the temple. We have Bengali Patachitra. we have the Kalighat pot and the pot means poto is a Sanskrit word. So poto is a cloth. The painting which done on the cloth, that is Patachitra. So we have Patachitra, no? We have the Pingle Patachitra from Midnapur. We have Kalighat Patachitra, and there are actually it's one kind of scroll art. So there are few different type of scroll art also which is related with the gods and goddess. It's happening in India, but neither they are worshipped inside the temple, neither they are they had such a great history, art history, and that is also related with a living temple. So when I came to know about this Patachitra, and that was also a very interesting incident, because as a Bengalis, we are went to the almost Puri in every year. But 2 times when we went there, I cannot take a darshan of Lord Jagannath because he was not inside the temple. But that time we are not aware about that between the Snan Jatra to Ratha Jatra, that 15 days when Jagannath Dev went to the Mashir Bari, as we say that Ratha Jatra Shomay Jagannath Dev Mashir Bari jan, so Gundicha house that, but that time who is worshipped inside the temple? Because Jagannath temple Puri is not the part of the museum or not the part of the archaeological sites. It's a living temple. So that time it was first I saw the potter. They are worshipping inside the temple. That is the potter. I asked that what is this? And the Purohit, the Pandas are said this is known as the potter. But that time also I am not so aware about so many historical connection of this Patachitra. Then as an artist, I reached to somehow I went to the Raghurajpur village. And that Raghurajpur is the 11-kilometer away from Puri, and that the total village is an artistic village. Just
I
like
see.
the people said that. And then I came to know those artisans, their life is related with this Patachitra, which is belong to very much connected with the Jagannath Dev temple of the Puri. And then as an artist, as a researcher, I feel that there are not such a book or not such a that the so many information about this in our side. So why not I start the research? But before the research, as an artist, I went there and I learned the painting first, because it's my passion to learning many different type of paintings, as much as traditional Indian paintings, as much as there are, and then I make it in a contemporary way. That's a different thing. That's an artist's choice. But I have to learn because India is full with a different type of paintings. And that is the beginning of this research. That these paintings is made by natural colors till date. Who are doing that thing? Why they choose this different type of design? Why it is worshipped inside the temple? So this is the beginning for my research and writing the book.
I see. And what kind of personal stakes do you have in this? Are you a believer yourself?
Personal, I mean, believer in the Jagannath Dev or what?
Yeah, Jagannath Dev and specifically this sect of Hinduism.
See, as a Hindu woman and a person who are belong from the practitioner Hindu families, we have that belief. And I personally believe in Lord Jagannath Dev very much. So I feel that when some painting can connect it, then it must be very interesting. And I can say you that for my research in the other part of the globe also, and even in the Southeast Asia, last 10 years I am doing researching work and the guiding and many things in Southeast Asia. So Southeast Asia also a strong belief on the Vishnu consciousness. So if you just remove Vishnu from Southeast Asia, from India, so there are so many things connected with Vishnu. There is the 10 Avatara stories. There is the painting, there is sculpture, there is, that the literature. So many things are connected. So it's very interesting to know. And I think you know very well that the largest Vishnu temple in Angkor Wat, and that is in Cambodia. That is one of the biggest temple. So I
Now, ma'am,
personally believe.
yeah, go on. Yeah, ma'am, finish your point. You were going to say something?
Hello, am I audible?
Yeah, you were going to say
Yeah, I
something?
already finished.
Oh, okay.
No. I just said, yeah, it's already, because I cannot hear you.
Okay. So, ma'am, I'll just get to one controversial question, and then we'll get to the presentation you are going to show us. Do you believe in that accusation that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was murdered inside the Puri temple by the Pandas, etc.?
This is not my thing of, this is not my research thing, or that is not also there are so many things are related with that. So I am not the authority to say anything about that, because there are so many different perspective. I respect Mahaprabhu Chaitanya Dev. I love his life, and at the same time I love all those rituals, all those tradition which is belong from India from a very past time. So, and there are another thing what I understand, that if you believe something, na, you have to be you need very much proof. It is that, like in Bengali, there is a word that the pathure proman chai. So we need proof. And as a researcher also, I like to do authentic work. So that's why I travel a lot. That's why I want to go and understand everything by my own self. I am not following any story or any internet thing, because I need to get the authentic thing. So in the matter of this question, what you asking now, I am not the authority of say that, because I don't do so many research on that thing. So there are so many beliefs. Few people said that it is killed by them. Few people said there are so many different version in the Vaishnav. The Vaishnavite, they have also different type of version. So I am not the person to say about those things.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. Then you can go ahead with the presentation now. You can see
Okay.
the screen presentation button below, right? The plus sign.
Yeah. I know.
Okay.
And you can ask me when I will give the presentation.
Yes.
If you want to ask anything more, you can ask
Yeah.
me. Okay, na? Okay, just a
Yeah.
minute. I want to.
Yeah.
Can it showing?
Not yet.
Can you see?
Not yet.
Just a minute.
Yeah. It's here.
One second. It's here? Okay. So may
Yeah.
I do the full screen?
Yeah.
Or okay, I think it's good. Okay, is it okay?
Yeah. Just click on that hide button on the right side of stop sharing.
Hide button. Okay. Is it okay now?
Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. Clean, na? Okay. Clear. Okay. So, as we are talking about the Patachitra and the Jagganath temple and the Odisha, and our discussion also, my research. So, this book, Odisha Patachitra and the Jagganath Dev, it was like 6 years I did research on that. And as I told you that I went there, I reached that village first, and then I am, as an artist and as a Bharati also, as an Indian, I was so surprised to see so much intricate painting related with the story of Lord Jagannath. So as I told you that there is a Vishnu consciousness is very much important, and very much they have a very pivotal role It's not only in India, but a very large greater India part also. So Lord Vishnu in the Puri temple, Lord Vishnu as the form of Lord Jagannath or Jagannath. It's a very surprising that there is another Jagannath concept in Bali, and that is a very Nirakar Jagannath. But here in Puri, it is very Shakar Jagannath Dev. And we all know that the Jagannath is the Jagatnath, the Lord of the universe. That is the meaning of that. And sometimes there are so many rituals in a big temple. They have a Ratha Jatra, they have Snan Jatra, they have some, that the Janmashtami too. There are so many different rituals and are related with that temple and with the deity. But the main thing is because the people are waiting whole year and everybody can see the deity who are come out for us. That is Lord Jagannath Deva Puri. But my research is not about the philosophical or the religious belief on the temple or about the consciousness of the Vishnu or the Jagannath Dev. My research is very much connecting with the art and the art history. And as an Indian and as a Bharatiya, we know that we have a lot of different type of art related, the traditional art. It is not like that we only know about the art, about the painting after the Britishers came or the Mughals came. It's not like that. We had many traditional art. And if you go to Bihar, you can get the Madhubani painting. Madhubani painting, which is also connected, very well connected with the Ramayana. And then the Odisha Patachitra. The Patachitra is connected with the Lord Krishna, Jagannath, and the Vishnu consciousness. If you go to the southern part of India, you can get the Tanjore painting. So all the different various traditional art form is connected, very well connected with our country, with our artisans, with our art style. And this particular book, this particular painting is related, the history of the research is related with the story which is beginning from the Snan Jatra. Because it is the Lord Jagannath is very much, I have to say, it's a very small point, but it's very close to your heart. I have to be close to your heart that all the rituals and all the things which is connected with Lord Jagannath, that is a very much which is connected with the human nature. So what happened in the Snan Jatra? After taking bath of 108 pots of the water, the Jagannath Dev is getting sick. Just like if we are taking a lot of water for the bathing and then we are getting the sick. And then he is also as a Manush Dharma or a Manushya Dharma, he is getting sick and then he take a rest. And in between that famous Ratha Jatra festival and the chariot festival. So from the Snan Jatra to Ratha Jatra, there is inside the temple. This is the painting what you saw now, what you see now in here. That is the painting of Lord Jagannath, which actually worshipped inside the temple. But there is a story. Yeah, this one. This is like a Chatur. There is a song, very famous song now, Chaturbhuja Jagannatha. So this is the Chaturbhuja, Char Hath, four-handed Jagannath is there. Because usually we cannot see this thing. No, we see that Jagannath Dev have not a full hand. The story is related with the But here, only in the Patachitra, you can see the Chaturbhuja Jagannatha. And that story also connected with the Madla Panji. Madla Panji is the book, it's like a main book of the Odisha, where everything is written, like what you have to follow, what you don't have to follow, what will be the rituals. It's like a Panjika. In our Bengali, we said Paji.
Right.
So this, Panji. So this is the Madla Panji, and there is a story related with the King Indradumna. I think you all know about King Indradumna, who was the founder of the Lord Jagannath temple. After that Charangadeva Gangavarman, he find out that temple and it is the story we know the belong from the 12th century, but there is in the Madlapanji is written that it is made by the King Indradumna, and there is a word of Lord Jagannath himself. So before I go to that, I have to say that why I particularly choose and doing this research. If you think about my Ramayana research also, my new book is the Festival of Southeast Asia also, that the word of the Swami Vivekananda is changing my life. Actually, when Sister Nivedita came in India, and she asked to her guru that how can I serve to India, and there are so many words came out from Swami Vivekananda, so many advice he gave to her shishya, but one thing's related with also the art, and that is the thing that in every corner of India there exist numerous indigenous artworks and hidden under the sands of the time. So search for them with as much eagerness, as much devotion as a mother who lost her child. And don't stop until you find them. And even if you find them, you don't stop, you have to be establish them. So this is the word which changed me. So when I came to know, I visit this Raghurajpur village, and when I came to know that how it is beginning, the potter is coming from where. So the story is like that Raja Indradumnu, when he got every, the advice and every guidance of the how to do the puja inside the temple, what you will be follow or not. And that time it was also mentioned that the Snan Jatra and Ratha Jatra, these things, and Jagannath Dev will be not be inside the temple. So Indradumna was very sad that Prabhu, how can I do Sheva to you? Because if I cannot see you. And then it was a Daivavani or the divine voice said that the villagers from this particular village, they will draw what does all those things is followed in this Patachitra also. So that was the beginning of the Patachitra. If you believe it, it is depend on you. Okay.
Yeah.
And but this village is very interesting. You can see this is the village Raghurajpur, and this white temple. This is the temple of the Bhuashini Devi, and this is the red homes are the artist home. They are artist house. They all are. It's like for them. It's like a daily puja. They start their artistic, that the creation from the 8 o'clock in the morning, and after taking the bath, and then they do that. And the whole day they paint, and then in the evening they stop the painting. So who is the this Bhuashini Devi? This is the Gram Devi. In Bengali we said na Gram Devata. So this is the Gram Devi, and that is also connected with the Ramayana, because you can see that the basically he is the Bhu Devi, or the Devi, the mother goddess, the earth mother goddess. But the story is related with the Ramayana because the name of the village is Raghurajpur. So Raghu is another, because the Raghu dynasty is that related with Ramayana, and it is said that when the Rama in the exile, he came here, and that time he was very sad to lost the mother Sita, and then Ma Parvati came there to the pariksha lene ke liye. Actually, she came here to exam, to taste to Rama that he recognized her as a Sita or like that, because Parvati was changed her as a Sita. So for a fraction of second, Rama was that for a fraction of second he thought might be Sita, but then he realized that no, it's the mother goddess Parvati, and then he prayed that Ma, if you came here to test me, and now I understand who you are, so please stay here. So that's the belief with this Devi. This is the Bhuashini Devi of that. But how we know now about the Patachitra? Because It was an
Wait, ma'am,
ancient
I have a
story.
question.
Yeah, tell
Um,
me.
yeah. Firstly, I think Lord Ram definitely came to the Bengal region during his Vanvas, because there is a Sita Kund in Purulia. The highest peak in South Bengal is literally called Ajodha Pahar. It's Ayodhya
Yes.
mountain.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
my question is, define Vishnu consciousness for us.
Hmm.
What do you mean by that term?
Oh, the Vishnu consciousness is the term. Why I want to use this? Because all the avatars, the Ram, maybe the Krishna, which is very dominating in the the Vaishnava dharma and everything. So the Krishna is very much dominating in the Vaishnava culture, and the Rama is the also what can you say? It's a very important character in the Indian society. If you go as per sociology, if you go about the mythology and nowadays that is also the politics, but it is related with this, all the Rama and the Krishna and the Parasurama, and even in the Buddha also, we are accepted that the Buddha is also the part of the Dashavatar. Okay, so this is the Vishnu consciousness, and for me it is a Vishnu consciousness, and from there all those story, all those character, all those avatars, they are came here. And for that, today why I am telling to you about this story, because we all are connected to all those things somehow. The origin is coming from the Vishnu. So that's why I am using this word as a Vishnu consciousness. It's like a Vishnu Chetana. So Vishnu
I
Chetana or
see.
Vishnu consciousness is connected with all those different avatars. And that is the because it is totally belief, it's a matter of the personal belief, but we cannot ignore that because they're a huge thing. Hmm. Even in the Bengal, you can see so many names, people names, village names are related with Ramayana. Even
Yeah.
and the Bhagavata and the Krishna, there is so many things it connected. It's not like that the Krishna is only on the Vrindavan and the Mathura and UP. No, not like that. So in the same way, so this village also connected with the Ramayana. Okay, so but as you know that we were under the Mughals and then under the Britishers, so we lost many indigenous art because we cannot particularly in the matter of the art, you need some patronizing. So we don't get that thing, and then the artisans change their job, that they for the money, for the food, they don't do the artwork, they were in the that the different field of work. So it was almost lost. And in the 1954, one American woman named Helena Jelly, she went as her husband was I think the collector of the Puri or something like that, Bhubaneswar, sorry, the collector of the Bhubaneswar, and she
Okay.
went with him to this village, and then she saw the beautiful painting, a very that the old painting just on the wall. You saw the just my previous slide, I show the artisan's house that is beautifully decorated. The red house are decorated. So that time also it was decorated by the painting. And then Helena was starting to ask that who did that and from where it came. Then she know about this photo paintings. And then she tried to, that spread this word that India had such a great indigenous art. So somehow she have a very pivotal role to survive and revive this art.
I see.
Okay. Yeah, and then
What year was this? What year was she
it
doing
is
this research?
1952,
Right,
1952,
right, 52.
54. Huh.
Right.
So, and this is
Okay,
the
ma'am, I have
historic,
another question.
yeah,
That red house you were showing where the artists went to paint, did they
yeah.
live there as well, or did they come from their houses every day to paint there and go back to their homes?
No. This is the whole village of the artisans.
Oh,
They live here.
oh, Right.
They live here. If you go to that village, you can meet
Hmm.
them. Hmm.
Hmm.
They
I
live
see.
here. They have, but the outside, in the pattern of their house is like a, it's like a, how can I say? It's like a long trail, you know. The
Hmm.
first room, what you can see in
Hmm.
the picture, that is
Yeah.
very decorated
Hmm.
for the tourist, for the art, you know, that the art lover who want to see, who want to purchase. But inside,
Hmm.
they have their own living. I mean,
I
the
see.
bedroom and kitchen and everything.
Oh.
So the
Okay.
outside room is used for as a nowadays it's used as the showroom of the
Hmm.
art material. Okay,
I see.
so now this is the very historical evidence in the from the Bagura district of the
Hmm.
Birinchi temple. So you can see the art of the style of this. This is on the paint on the wall of the temple, and then this is the uh, and this way they are continue. Sometime it was deprived, sometime it was almost forgotten by the people, and then someone came and someone revived the painting, someone revived the stories, and it is spread to the whole world. So I went there in the 2010-11, and then at first as an artist I learned how to paint, what is the color, why, how they used it, everything. And then in that way
Oh, was
it
that
is,
you in that picture?
yeah, I am there
Oh.
in the 2011. I learned
Oh.
from my
Good.
guru Sishir Shatapati. Yeah.
I see.
So I went there 6 continuous years, and many things I learned. I met them. I
Hmm.
personally know many people of that village and their
Hmm.
struggle. And then I saw there is another reason to write this book. I saw
Hmm.
they don't have any one particular book where everything is written, you
Hmm.
know, because the people coming from the foreign soil or
Hmm.
the other part of India also, they
Yeah.
cannot speak the Oriya, or they cannot speak even Bengali. So they're
Hmm.
asking them that what is this. They
Yeah.
cannot explain, the artisans cannot explain properly, you know.
Right.
And it's our habit that we can spend money, we can spend a lot of money to our another things, to our, you know, the dress material, in the restaurant, in the cinema hall, but we don't pay to the artist.
Hmm.
Never.
Hmm. Yeah.
If we
Yeah.
want to purchase something from an artisan, especially hand painted, handmade,
Hmm.
we are doing such a, you know, that the oh, give me in this price, why you taking that
Hmm.
price. We don't understand the passion, we don't understand how much time and how much devotion, hard work need for making a hand painting, you know. So this
Hmm.
is the thing, that's why I was
Ma'am,
so much. Hmm.
were you living in Bangkok back then as well?
No, that time I was in Calcutta. That
Okay.
time I was in Calcutta. From Calcutta
And what
to
language? What language did you converse with them? In which language?
they can understand Bengali very well.
Oh,
Huh.
yeah. Yeah,
They
Odia
I
is
got,
very close to Bengali anyway.
yeah, I got a what can I say? You asked me na, that about um the the bad, you know, that the
Rivalry
behavior,
between Odias and Bengali.
yeah, rivalry. But believe me, I never got this thing. I always
Hmm.
get a lot of respect and love, and you know that they always help me. They never
Hmm.
reject me that why you are coming from Bengal. No, never. It is all those, you know, the rivalry is coming up nowadays more and more. I
Hmm.
want to say one thing that I don't know you read or not. There is a story from Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay. There was
Hmm.
a line. There was a story named Bishobrikha, the
Hmm.
tree of the poison. So people
Hmm.
say the last line was very much remembering by me, that if you if you put a seed of the poisonous tree, that will come up, definitely come giving you poison. That is not
Hmm. Hmm.
giving you any amrita. Mm.
Hmm.
So there is a. It's not about only the Orissa or Bengal. It is about the whole world. If we
Hmm.
try to give amrita, or if we try to give some, you know, that the good thing to others, we have to remember that we have to spread the seed of the good, not the bad thing. Na? So this is my life, goal, that whatever I find out something good, I want to spread it, I want to share it with all of you. So this Patachitra painting even is as a painting, as an artist, if I feel that is the Patachitra is very familiar to the eye, close to the heart, bringing joy and expressing the life, because it's something very, very intricate, but at the same time, it's a very divine. So this is the relation between art and the history with the Lord Jagannath Dev, and how it is connected with the Indradumno, and but definitely it is a part of the art of meditation also. I did a lot of meditative art workshop in Bangkok, in another part of the globe also. Just last month I did it in the US also. So meditation, you can do the meditation through art. And our Madhubani art, our Patachitra art is really a meditative art. Because there you cannot, because when I also draw, I cannot breathe. I think that, oh my God, maybe you can see, now you can see that very thin lines. It's done by the brush. It's not done by the pen. So the 000, the finest brush, done this painting. So this is the story which is related mostly. It's not only the Jagannath Balaram of Subhadra, but there is the Dashavata story. There is the lotus, is very lotus shaped mandala design, the life of the Krishna. These all are connected with this Patachitra. And they use the natural color and the step-by-step creation. I write in a very deep research way in my book, but here I can show you the little bit thing. And this is the brushes which artisans are
Okay,
used.
ma'am, then we need a little more context. Since when have you been interested in art, and have you been trained at art as well from childhood days, and has your graduation master's been in that only?
No, I am a self-taught
Okay.
artist. But as a self-taught
Okay.
artist, what happened with me, because I travel a lot with my husband. In the beginning, from my childhood, I did a small things. So, I mean, I did the painting, but I never learned from any masters. My master's degree is on the literature, on the art history. But it is my passion and it is my love from the beginning to do the art.
Okay.
So
When
in
did you
that
pick
way,
up art seriously then? At what age?
almost 20, almost 30 years back. 30 years back. And in
I
between
see.
30 years, I did many art workshop, art exhibition in worldwide.
I see.
So
that was when you were in Kolkata only?
No. I travel a lot with my husband.
Okay.
So sometime I was in Patna, Bihar, in the in Lucknow, in Hyderabad, the different part of Bengal, then the Bangkok. It's like my life is very much, it's like a banjara. So I travel a lot. And here you can see in your screen, this is the Anashara Pati. So this is the Balaram, the Chaturbhuja Balaram, this is the Subhadra, and this particular pot is actually worshipped inside the temple that 15 days. So this is known as the Anashara and the Avashara. Avashara means just like we are taking rest, na? So this is the Avashar or Anashar Putti here. And there are a lot of tradition also connected. There is Niyoga Pratha. Niyoga Pratha means you have to be, it's not like that everybody can paint the Jagannath Dev for the puja. They have to be chosen by the king of the Odisha. And after that, they will put a cloth in your head and you have to be chosen as a head chitrakar, head artist. And then they will put a command garland. Then you can only do the painting. And there is also different type of categories in the community. I think you know about different title of the Odisha title like Maharana, Mahapatra, Das.
Right.
So the artist who are belong to that village, if they have Maharana title, they are paint the Jagannath Bhatta. Then the Mahapatra is
Oh,
paint the Balabhadra Pata. Jagannath
I
Dev
see.
Puri temple is actually a very what can I say? It's a very very authentically and very systematically they divided their whole work. It's not only about this painting, but the whole work. Who will cook? Who will do the stringer of the god? Who will do the cutting the vegetables? Everything. Who will put the cloth? Everything is divided by the families, and it is not
Yeah.
only for the 1 days or 1 month. It is continuing. So this is
Yeah.
the das, and those are the das who made the Shubhadra Pata. And there is also the Sudarshan Chakra that is made by the Paikar. And that is another
Oh.
classification also there, that 18 ghara Chitrakara, 14 ghara Chitrakara and 6 ghara Chitrakara. It
And
means that,
Chitrakar is a common Odia surname as well, right?
yeah. For the artist, it is Chitrakar. Chitrakar. So 18 ghara means 18 families. Ghara,
I see.
that families are belong from that. They will do the Jagannath Pata painting. 14 ghara is 14 families who are actually chosen by the kings that they can do the Balaram Pata. In this way, they have the classification of the who will do which part of the painting. But maybe you have a question that it is the only, because only one time in the year that pot painting is the worship inside the temple. But the rest of the year, how they are doing their life going on, who give them money, how they do the family, maintain the families, everything. So this Patachitrakar have a very different type of art piece. So here you can see only one person living in the Odisha who knows about make the goal pot or the round shape Ganjipa Pata. So that is the Shilpa Guru Banamali Maharana. I met him and I saw the dedication and passion how he did it. So you can see here the painting also. And then there is another misunderstanding about the Orissa for artists. They have the various poti. It is not like that the Jagannath poti is belong from the, the Krishna related potis belong from the Vaishnava people. But there is Ganesha pati, there is the Saraswati Pata, even there is the Ramayana Patachitra. This is the Bhaskar Maharana made this Patachitra is a 7-feet scroll art. The whole Ram Darbar is in the middle, and in the both side there is the story of Rama's life from the birth to the from until the last date of his life. And this Raghurajpur village also you can get very interesting to know that this is also the famous for the Talapatra painting. So it's a very intricate painting. Okay. And they do the same villagers.
Talapatra means Talpata, right?
Yeah, Talpata. They carved on the Talapatra. They carved the palm leaf engraving. So I think 3-4 families in that village, they are doing this Talapatra painting or the Talpata painting. And here you can see the beautiful pot, and all the colors are the natural colors. And those colors is actually limestone that is coming from the Koraput district. From the mountain of the Koraput, they have the basic color, yellow, blue stone, yellow stone, and red stone. It is coming from the Koraput. And the white is, all those paintings who have the white part, the white is coming from the conch shell, shakher guro theke ashe. And the black is coming from the black lampet. That's like in our old days we put the kajal. So the black is belong from that. And then from that 5 basic color, we can make a lot of different color. That is the 5 basic color. But all the ingredients, making the pot also, I forgot to tell about how it is like here. Oh, I think I cannot show you now. Can you see that I show the one potter of the Mother Goddess Lakshmi? Is it visible? No, I think no. I will show later. So that potter is
It's
also,
visible. It's visible, ma'am.
it's
Please show again.
visible.
It's visible. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So you
Hmm.
can see it now. So
Yeah, yeah.
this is actually, it's like a seed. This side, it's like
Hmm.
the texture is like a canvas, but that is
Okay.
made by this is made by hand. First of all, it is like this. It's like this, and that is
Yeah.
also the old cotton saris. Like in Bengalis, we say
Oh,
na shutish shari, the
yeah.
chapa shari or shuti shari. So this is the plain shutish shari or the cotton saris, and it's take time almost 5 to 7 days to make this the base. Hmm.
I
So
see.
you have to put the the tetuler atha. Yeah. So then you have to be put it in the sunlight. Then you have to be polish it,
Hmm.
and then it's became your
Hmm.
canvas. Then
Hmm.
only you can paint. So you can
I see.
understand how much dedication need to do a indigenous painting.
Yeah.
So
One of
here
our
you can
viewers
see.
is saying that the painting that you showed us that it reminds him of Tanjavur paintings as well.
Yeah, it's a but the Tanjavur board also I made. I as a traditional artist, I also work on the Tanjavur Tanjore painting. So that is
Hmm.
also that is belong on some wooden surface. Hmm.
Okay.
After the wooden surface, you have to be give the cloth. But for the
Okay.
Orissa Patachitra, it's totally the cloth, no wooden surface.
Okay.
That's the
Hmm.
pure one, the authentic
Hmm.
one. So, and this pot are belong to different story. Like Dashavatar Patti is a very famous in whole Odisha. People are buying
Hmm.
Dashavatar Patti. The 10 incarnation of the Vishnu is very famous there. And then the Kanchi Vijaya story. Kanchi Vijaya story is related with like the legendary victory of the Jagganath. The Kanchi Vijaya is famous with the Orissa king, with the related with the
Hmm.
Gajapati king of Puri, who wished
Hmm.
to marry the daughter of the Kanchi. But
Hmm.
as we know that uh, the king of the Puri have to be clean the chariot in front of the chariot by the broom.
Hmm.
झाड़ू
Hmm.
लगाते हैं ना. So king is king राजा झाड़ू दिच्छन. So Kanchi king was refused that I cannot give my daughter to a king who are like doing the thing like a কাজের লোকের মতো যে ঝাড়ু দেয়. I cannot give him my daughter. So it was a very কি বলবো, what can it is a very embarrassing and very angry for anger,
Hmm.
create a anger to the Gajapati king, and then he
Hmm.
attacked the Kanchi. But the first time he cannot win. But the
Hmm.
second time was a story that one Gwalini, like a milk, who sell the milk, that lady, two person came to her, one in a black horse. The person is very fair skin, and one in a
Hmm.
white horse, but in a dark skin. And they said
Hmm.
that we are very hungry, give us food. And they eat a lot of doodh, doi, chana, whatever. So they eat, and when she asked about money, then the black person gave a ring to the Monica, the person, Ma, the Gwalini Ma, and said
Hmm.
that you will show this ring to king and they will give the money. So,
Hmm.
and they passed away, and then the king came later, and then this lady said that give me the money, and they said why we will give you money, and she told everything that two people came. They said that the king will give you the money, and then king understand that this time Lord Balaram and Jagannath is with him. They are with him for the for the fight, and that time he was win. So this Kanchi Vijaya potter is very famous in Orissa, and this is a two unique pot. One is whole elephant is made by the human figure that is known
Ma'am, I
as the
have
Gaj.
one more question.
Hmm.
People who make the putters, are they called potties as well?
Yes, poti also.
So there is a surname I have noticed in some Bengalis, Pati. They pronounce it as Poti, but is it then supposed to be Poti? Are they originally from Odisha?
Oh, I think I can understand what you say. They spell it like a pati.
Right.
Pati. Yeah.
Yeah.
I am not sure. I am not sure, but somehow
Okay.
we are related in a very different way. Nowadays,
Hmm.
at present, I am working with one making a family tree. As we
Hmm.
are, I am got married to a family which her surname is Bose, and
Hmm.
I am belong from the Ghosh, actually, from uh, my maternal side, paternal
Hmm.
side. But then I came to know that this thing are related in so ancient time, from very past time. We are related
Hmm.
with even on the Chitragupta. So there
Oh.
are, maybe it's a pati, or pati is connected. Maybe it's not a
Hmm.
very. It's not like that. It's not possible. Maybe it's possible. Who knows?
Hmm.
No. So this is the
Hmm.
Gajapato, which is totally made by the human figure, and then in the lower portion you can see one animal, and in front of that animal the king is spraying. But this animal is a part of 9 animal, and that all are the somehow they are the abode, or they are the bahanas of the Vishnu. So this is known as the Navagunjara Pata. So the 9 different animal, and how can we know that he is Vishnu? Because in his hand it is a chakra. So the animal hold a chakra in the hand. So this is a very interesting Navagunjara Pata. And I was surprised. One of my friend from Indonesia, they show me that they in their family they have a animal which is related with Vishnu. They don't know the name, so they show me that, can you tell us, Anita, who is he? And I was surprised to see that is a Navagunjara sculpture, and that is in
I see.
Orissa. Sorry, in Bali, because the with the Indonesia and Orissa, it's a very ancient connection.
Yes, ma'am. You
Both
know
the
about the Bali Jatra tradition of Orissa, right?
yeah.
They
Because
literally
it is,
used to go to Bali.
yeah, it is not only that. You will be very much happy to know that in the coming, I think it's a 5th November this year. 5th November is the Bali Jatra in Orissa,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
6th November is Loikrathong. Loikrathong in
The
Thailand.
acceptance ceremony on the
No,
beaches
they
of
they
Thailand.
also they also celebrate. The Southeast
I see.
Asia celebrate in
Hmm.
a same way like in Orissa. If you go to Bali Jatra, you can see
Yeah.
people are making a small diya decorated with flower, and they throw it in the
Yeah.
river, or the lake, or any kind of water, flowing water, na?
Yeah.
And if
Yeah.
you come to Thailand, it's a
Hmm.
great festival of Thailand. It's known
Yeah.
as the Loikrathong. And if you go to
Yeah.
Cambodia, if you go to Laos, you can see the same day, same thing.
Hmm.
So in
Hmm.
my new book, I almost do research 50 different festival and ceremonies of Southeast
Oh.
Asia, and how it is connected with India.
Yeah.
So this
Hmm.
one I can we came back to the Patachitra. This is the
Yeah.
oldest Patachitra, and from the Bhubaneswar State Museum. So they helped me a lot. Bhubaneswar State Museum helped me a lot to find out different type of oldest Poto art, which you cannot get now from the village. And here you can see a beautiful Ganesha pot, because the you can see that how intricate this is, and all the natural colors. It's so
How much
beautifully
do
done.
these cost usually?
It is depend on the site, but
Hmm.
from 3,000 to until 10,000, 11,000, 12,000,
Okay.
because
Yeah.
it's depend on the size. Yeah.
Hmm.
I think this Ganesh part also more than 5 feet. Hmm.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
but in the past time, when people went to the temple, they have the small jatri poti. Jatripati means they used a small, like a coin, like a piece of paper, and they draw the whole thing on that paper, and that is very nominal price, because for the common people they buy that Jatripati. And there is a one Parashuram's handi, Parashuramer hari bole etake. It is available in the border of the Andhra and the Orissa, and that handi is made by the Jagannath Katha in the style of the Orisi's Patachitra style. And this Raghurajpur village also, not only for the Patachitra, but the three important aspects of Orisi life is connected. One is the Orisi dance, Guru Kelucharan Mahapatra, Patachitra, the most founder artist, Guru Jagannath Mahapatra was there, and the Gotipua dance. The Maguni Das was there. The Gotipua is just small boys. They dance like a girl. And one thing you have, and they that dance belong from that village, Raghurajpur. And one thing is very interesting. If you see if you go to the temple of Orissa, if you see the painting of Orissa, everything is a very different figurine. The style of the figurine is different from us. Bengal pattern is different. Andhra pattern is different. Here you can see Jaha Nritte Taha Chitte. There is a Jaha Chitte Chitre Taha Nritte. These are the Gotipuas. And see the figure style as same as the sculpture of the Orissa temple. They all are the boys. But the Pua, Putro, from Putro it is came Pua. Pronunciation change hoyeche, and there is so many things that change. So this Gotipua means the small boys. So they trained as a Orisi dancer, and they do the beautiful dance. And this is their daily life. Sometimes they are doing the dance, sometimes they are doing the painting, but all are like a Sheva of the Lord Jagannath, to dedicate to the art, to dedicate to the country's culture, to dedicate to the tradition. So this is the Raghurajpur village inside the home and their lifestyle. And the women have a very big role. They're making color, and they try to sell the small gift item, because as I told you that we don't want to purchase the painting. We don't have that habit to spend money on that. So they have to be survive, and that's why they make this type of small home decoration. So at least people can buy those things for helping them. And they also make the mask and paint the mask in the way of the mask is painted by the style of the Patachitra. Only one artist inside the Raghurajpur village, he is the creator of the stone sculpture, the finest stone sculpture. In that village, he did it. And I tried to visit many times. I take my National Museum Bangkok, because I am the guide of the National Museum Bangkok. I did the volunteer guiding here on the last 8 years. So 6 of my friends, we went that village. I tried to tell them what is the indigenous art, and so you can see that the villagers are transformation their ancient style and art to the tourist friendly art, because they have to be survived. And so this is now the modern gift, like a coconut, like a bottles, but it is also take a lot of time, because they wrap it on the cloth and then they paint it. So, and as an artist, as a researcher, I dedicated 6 years to studying the lives of the Patachitra artisans. Then I learned how to do Patachitra. I can do that Patachitra, and I try to visit that artisan's home. I try to visit and talk with the new generation. What about the thinking of the new generation, how they will continue, because it is our thing. It's not coming from any other country. So we have to be protected. We have to be preserved our culture and heritage. And Here is the eminent artist Sridhar Maharana. He is a Padma Shri artist. He also give me a lot of, you can get a lot of stories and in-depth research from my book. So he gave me a lot, helped me a lot, and this is the our uh, a short video I make on the Patachitra village of the Raghurajpur. So we can watch. It's a small video, not a long time. So it's taken a very few minutes to see. I think the viewers will enjoy the thing. This is the heritage village
Ma'am,
of
is
the
there
Raghuraj.
any dialogue or narration in it? Okay, okay.
Yeah. शिल्पी भास्कर महापात्र का भाई. Can you hear it? This is the Ramayana Pata, the biggest Ramayana Patachitra, the 7 feet Ramayana Patachitra made by Bhaskar Maharana ji. And that is all also made by the black and white.
दांडो साहित्य के कारीगर और रघुराजपुर के कारीगर भास्कर शास्त्री नौतिक जो साहित्य
This is Durga Pata. The Odisha have Durga Puja also. The Ma Goshani. He is a Shilpa Guru and the President Award winner artist. He got his first President Award in. So this is the everyday life of the artist inside that village. Very simple life. नमस्कार. तो आपका नाम क्या है?
गंगाधर महाराणा.
गंगाधर महाराणा. तो आपका पूर्व पुरुष से ये काम चल रहा है. चल रहा है. पापा भी करते थे.
उसका पापा भी करते थे.
मुझे जितना मालूम है, हम लोग जब स्वाधीन नहीं थे, जब ब्रिटिश रूल का अंडर थे ना, इंडिया जब पराधीन थे, so this is a very new type of the Patachitra they invented, the Gangadhar Maharana. He used a little bit not so catchy color, but a little bit subtle color. And this is also a Hanuman part. The Lanka Dahan of the Hanuman, the crossing the sea, these stories. So this past 6-7 years, all the research, all the dedication and the love and the passion for my country, for our country. So I write these two books, and that is the bilingual. One is in the English and one is in the Bengali. So it will be a great journey for me, and I will be very happy if, like you, the new generation, if they know about it, if they read my book, they visit the village, they meet the what can I say, the artisans, and they know about it. That will be very, very much, that is the goal of my life. That what I know, what is belong from the India, and it is have to be known by the next generation. Thank you so much.
Ma'am, I have one more question. You might not want to comment on it, but I'll ask anyway. But I'll just reply to a common discussion going on in the live chat here. Two of those kinds of people who are like originally from Odisha or have been in Bengal for a long time, they are saying that wait, where did the comment go? Bengalis and Odias should collaborate instead of fighting for useless things. Another person is saying absolutely আমাদের culture খুবই common, language is similar. So Swarnachuri and what's his name, netizen, or Bal bro, you'd be happy to know that the Kaal Bhairav Ashtakam project that I'm doing, the music video, it will be shot by my old friend. I've known him for about 13-14 years now. He is also pretty much Bengali. We knew him as Bengali, but since now I know about these surnames and stuff more these days, I asked him a few days back that, are you guys originally from Odisha? His name is Shilajit Das Mahapatra. He's my age only, and he's one of the best photographers, DOPs, cinematographers in Kolkata. And he said that yes, we were from Odisha, but he lives in Mednipur only. And someone was saying that Mednipur used to be originally part of Utkala, so I guess they never really came from Odisha. They were here forever only. They just had their Utkal culture with them, I guess. So
actually,
we are
once upon a time, once upon a time, I think you know that Ongo Bongo Kolingo, the word. So that Ongo Bongo and Kolingo, there are so many geographically change, come by the natural disaster, and then sometime it is come by the political, that there are so many things. But what my understanding and what I believe, that we are all connected. Maybe we are defined, divided by the language, maybe divided by the thought process, or but inside, as a humanity, as a human, we all are connected, So it's not only about this matter of the Bengal or Odisha, but for my research, I have to travel a lot. I have to meet different people from the different perspective, different corner of the globe. And you don't believe, just few months back, I was in Scotland. I went to Ireland, and there is a very small island, and I saw a small museum. What we cannot do in our country, but these countries, even in Thailand, if you come, I can show you that Thailand have a 47 national museum. So just like you are belong from the Midnapur, I am belong from the Hooghly. So we all have our own state, own province history. We don't mention about that. We don't preserve those things, but they did it. So what I got, I was very much interested to see, there is a cross in Scotland. There is a cross, the stone cross, but the below side, the upper portion is different design, but the below there is a design and the motif which is very much related with our culture. So who knows how those went and how this is connected. So I think we have to read more and more, and don't believe only on the reels, because that is the 3 seconds things or 3 minutes things. There are so many misunderstanding for that, but we have to know our country's culture very well.
Ma'am, was the cross like this? Was the cross saw like this? Okay. This is the cross of the Syrian Christians in Kerala, by the way, who came here before Catholics. So when the Portuguese actually came here, they were surprised to find this other sect of Christianity, and they got angry with them. They said that, no, you guys are not real Christians, and they did atrocities on them and burned their books. But they were here before the Portuguese, and way before the Portuguese, because they were being persecuted by the Romans. They are called the Marthoma Christians of Kerala.
Yeah, actually, I think you know also about that there is a very ancient church in Africa, just like they have their different sects of them. So there are so many things. Before this podcast, one SMS came from one of my professor, that in the Azerbaijan, the archaeologists find a murti, and that is like a meditative yogi murti, and the age is from the archaeology, it is maybe 6,000 years. So the Azerbaijan, the Atharbo, Atrib, and there is it's a different sect of the discussion. I don't want to do that, but there is so many things which we don't know. But that's not mean that I don't know or you don't know. That's not mean that it was not there. Exactly. It was there. It was there from many years back. We came for only for 50 or 60 years, or for, I think, maybe 100 years. But this
Yes.
universe and this civilization history is going so far and from
Yeah.
the beginning. So I am happy to be part of this. I am happy to be part of your podcast also. And thank you so much, everyone, for listening. And I hope you will collect the book and read and then spread the word. That is my
Yes.
request.
Yes.
That is my request.
Thank you so much, ma'am. It was a great learning experience talking to you here. Thank you, ma'am. Good
Thank
night.
you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Good night.
Thank you guys for
so much.
joining. Good night.
যদি সবাই ফিরে যায় ওরে ওরে ও ভাগা সবাই ফিরে যায় যদি গহন পথে যাওয়ার কালে কেউ ফিরে না যায় তবে পথের কাটা তুই রক্ত মাখা চরণ তলে একলা দলরে তুই রক্ত মাখা চরণ তলে একলা দলরে যদি তোর ডাক শুনে কেউ না আসে তবে একলা চলো রে যদি আলো না ধরে ওরে ওরে ও ভাগা আলো না ধরে যদি ঝড় বাদলে আধার রাতে দুয়ার দেয় ঘরে তবে বজ্রানলে আপন বুকের পাঁজর জ্বালিয়ে নিয়ে একলা চলো রে আপন বুকের পাঁজর জ্বালিয়ে নিয়ে একলা চলো রে যদি তোর ডাক শুনে কেউ না আসে তবে একলা চলো রে একলা চলো একলা চলো একলা চলো একলা চলো